Salvete omnes. This is Abbey Latin Liber Primus, Chapter 9. This is exercise B of Chapter 9. We are being instructed to turn these English nouns into the vocative case in the singular and plural in Latin. Now, the vocative case, if a noun is in the vocative, the only reason of which is direct address, to directly address someone by name or by title or by what they are. All we got to do, for most forms, it's the same as the nominative. So whatever the nominative singular of the noun is in Latin, that'll be the vocative singular. If whatever the noun is in the nominative plural in Latin will be the vocative plural. For most forms, they're the same. However, if the noun in Latin is a second declension masculine that ends in us, the vocative singular of such a noun will end in the letter E, pronounced E. If we have a second declension noun in Latin where the nominative ends in ius, ius, the vocative will be in E, the letter I, E. So, pay careful and strict attention to what these nouns are in Latin and what case they are, because it will affect the ending, like always. So, woman, turning woman into the vocative singular. Well, woman, femina, I, feminine, the vocative singular and plural will be the same as the nominative singular and plural, femina and feminae. Now, how would you tell in a Latin sentence whether you have a nominative or a vocative here? The vocative is rarely first in the sentence. It's usually placed after some important word or phrase somewhere in the middle-ish part of the sentence. And that was probably used by the Romans to differentiate a vocative from a nominative. Subject doesn't have to be the first word in the sentence, but the subject tends to live in the front of the sentence unless the author has decided to emphatically place it at the end of the sentence. So the vocative rarely is the first word in the sentence for that reason. So it's distinguishable from the nominative. All right, let's move on to man. Man is vir, viri, masculine. Well, it's a second declension masculine, but its nominative does not end in us or ius. So the vocative singular of vir is vir, and the vocative plural of vir is viri. So the same as the nominative, vir and viri. Man, men, if you're calling someone, man, what you doing, man? Vir. Man, what are you doing? Viri. Daughter, philia, I, feminine. Okay, the vocative will be the same as the nominative. Philia for the singular, and daughters would be filiae in the plural. Now, son, filius e masculine. Okay, second declension masculine, and the nominative ends in ius, filius. So the vocative singular will be fili, F-I-L-I, fili. That's a dwarf. That's right, sure, that's a dwarf, fili. Plural will be the same as the nominative plural, filii, double I, filii. Now, friend, amicus e masculine, that is a second declension masculine where the nominative ends in us, amicus. The vocative singular will be the letter E, amicae. The plural will be the same as the nominative plural, amici. Inimicus e masculine follows suit. The vocative singular will be inimicae, and the plural will be inimici. Boy, we have puer, pueri masculine. The vocative singular is puer. The plural will be pueri, same as its nominative. Same thing with girl, puella and puellae. Goddess, goddess will be dea, I feminine, so dea and dei, same as the nominative. Now God, it's a little bit irregular and a little bit tricky. So if you want to address the gods, what would you normally do? Deus e masculine, deus. So dee, D-E-E, dee, it's actually a little bit irregular. So it's D, D-I, D. Oh, D immortales. Oh, immortal gods. Oh, deathless gods. Why do you do this? D, so it's D-I. It would be the plural. You wanted to address a god in the singular, it's just going to be Deus. Same as Deus. Same as the nominative. Deus. Plural is D, D-I. D immortales. Farmer. Agricola I masculine, Latin word for farmer, and the vocative will be agricola. The plural, same as the nominative, will be agricolae. Sailor will be nauta I masculine, so the singular nauta, plural nautai. Messenger, that's nuntius nunti masculine. So ius, second declension, nuntius. The vocative singular will be nunti with a single I, and the plural nuntii, same as the nominative plural with a double I, nuntii. Slave, servus I masculine. The second declension us ending, servus, becomes serve, serve, letter E, serve, and the plural servi, same as the nominative plural. Queen is regina I feminine, so we have regina and reginae, unchanged, same as the nominative. Ally is socius E masculine, so it's a second declension that ends in ius, socius. That, like filius and nuntius, means that its vocative will be soci, ally, comrade, soci. Plural socii, same as the nominative. Lord, dominus E masculine, like amicus and inimicus. We have domine, domine, dominus E masculine, domine, and then the plural domini. Teacher, magister, magistri masculine. Same as going to be magister and magistri in the plural. Female teacher, magistra or magistri. Yep, that would be the same as well. Optime, very well done. That's it for exercise B. You are now ready to move on to your favorite parsing exercises, C and then D. Volete omnes.